Hi Roots, I hope everyone is doing well today. I am doing fantastic. Race does not exist. We do not see the world as it is. We see the world as we are. When someone thinks that their race is superior to another, that's not the truth. We are all different, yet we are the same. Just because one person done something to me that wasn't my race, it does not mean that everyone of that person's race is going to treat me like that. I understand that it could be different from where you're from and your culture. I'm from New York. Someone that lives down south, for instance, may not see race the same way as I do. And I understand that. I really do. What's racism to me? Let's be clear. I don't like the word racism because racism is saying that someone is superior. I think that to call someone who's acting like a racist is a compliment to them, and it isn't going to help them. Because if they feel superior, that word doesn't help them because you call them racist. It's not going to stop them. It's retardation. A few years ago, they stopped using the word retarded because they felt it was derogatory. If someone was acting racist toward you, and the word for racist was retarded instead of racist, do you think that person would want to be called retarded? How I feel about racism? I feel like it's immature. We are all children. Some people have just been on this earth longer than others. Maturity plays a big part in racism. When we're children and someone is mean to us and we tell the teacher or we tell our parents, what do that first thing they say? Ignore them, right? Ignore them. It seems like the things that we did as children, we forget them as adults. We don't use those methods no more. We don't use those techniques because we think because we adults, we're supposed to handle it differently. But really, you don't have to. Because racism is childish in the first place. I'm going to stop calling them racist. A retarded person would tell you that they don't want you working here. They don't like that you work where they work. They don't want you in the same place as them. Well, now let's take it back to child. If a child was to say that. If you're young and you don't get invited to the birthday party, so what? How does you not liking me affect me? It shouldn't affect me at all, whether you like me or not. The fact that someone even thinks that someone cares if you like them says more about them than it does about you. I don't care who likes me. I really don't. What matters is who loves me. I love everyone. I don't care if you like me or not. I still love you. I know everyone is going through things. I know you're just not racist to be mean. I know you have beliefs in your head to make you that way. I'm not trying to judge anyone at all. But if I was to say retarded instead of racist, I think more people would think about it more. Because the idea of them being superior is no longer there because the word is taken away. There's only so much that racist people could do, honestly. There are laws to protect that. If you in a job environment, you could always go to HR. So is racism really a problem? It isn't. It's just someone's personal opinion about someone else that they know nothing about. And that is prejudice. Racism is an illusion. Racism exists because people are angry. People are angry at government. People are angry with society. People cannot go to the government with their problems, with every little problem, but they still need to express how they feel. So what do? They take it out on other people. We take it out on each other. Society takes their problems out on each other. That's all it is. It's frustrated people taking out anger. Don't take it personally. It doesn't matter in what situation you are. You could go to a mechanic. A mechanic could be racist, but you know what? They have to fix your car because you're paying them and you sign papers. He's under contract. He or she is under contract to fix your car. If there's something wrong with your car, if it's not fixed properly, guess what? You could take them to court and you could fight it. So is racism really a problem? You could feel however you want to about other people. But when you have a job where you have to help all people, know that your actions could cause you to be terminated from your job. You are hurting no one but yourself if you're racist. All you're doing is telling the world your level of intelligence. All you're doing is telling the world how immature you are. Be more mature than that. Not liking someone because of the color of their skin is childish, and it's time to put away childish ways. People just want to be heard. Everyone is hurting. This whole world is hurting. This whole planet is hurting. I wish that meditation and learning how to deal with emotions and trauma was taught in schools. Don't let the matrix fool you into believing that you hate someone, because you don't. If you sit down and think of the reasons why you don't like a person, you'll realize that the reasons you don't like a person aren't even legit. You realize that you don't like a person or you don't like a certain group of people because of what you heard from someone else. In most cases, that's how it works. You have to erase the belief system. You have to erase and reprogram your mind. Learn and think for yourselves. Pay attention to what you watch in media, on TV, and in movies. Entertainment and media is how most people draw their opinions about other groups of people. Travel more. Speak to different groups of people. If you don't like someone or you don't like a certain group, travel to that country. Because when you travel, what you realize is everything that you heard about other countries isn't true. There's so many different nations, there's so many different people. Everything is not always just about black people and white people. There are many other cultures in between, many other shades in between black and white. And sometimes I think we forget about that in America. We forget about other races and we focus on hating each other. America isn't just about black or white people. It's about everyone. From everywhere comes here. America is a melting pot. I'm surprised the American flag isn't black and white instead of red, white, and blue. We have to learn to love each other. We have to learn not to feed into the media. We have to learn not to feed into stereotypes. Yes, there's going to be some people that don't like you because of your color, but so what? It's childish. Do you believe what they say about you? Answer that. Do you believe what people say about you? Do you believe what someone that doesn't like you say about you? And if you do, if the answer is yes, why? There's something inside yourself you have to work on if you believe that. I love everyone. In my channel, it's not about race. It's not about where you come from. It's not about how you look. I wish we were all energy and color didn't matter. We have to love each other. But first we have to learn to love ourselves. Don't feed into racism. It's part of the matrix. While we're fighting each other and pretending that we don't like each other, other things are going on behind the scenes. But we can't focus on that because we're too busy focusing on childish things. No one is superior to anyone. Can you imagine a world where everybody just meditated? Together we are strong, like the roots of a tree. That's why I call my supporters roots, because TreeVlogs needs roots. I love you all, and my message today is just to love yourselves so you can love each other.